Round 6 showed green and red falling victim to purple's subterfuge card. I think we need to stop letting purple shuffle the Planet 313 deck. And round 7 leaves us with purple in the lead with 2 ships on Planet 313, red with 1 ship on Planet 313, and green would love to get there, but he's having to get through red and purple. So he's got an uphill battle. So let's get back to it and see what happens. With the deck reshuffled, we are ready to do round 8. We have red's turn for round 8. Do the beginning draw and roll the dice. And red has rolled a 1 and a 2, an event, and a second event. So there will be 2 events this turn. Red is going to use the 2 to move to the red moon. Then draw the first event. Alright, the event that red drew is making good time. All ships on a red space move inward 1 ring to an unoccupied ring coordinate. Green has a ship on the red space, but green gets to move inward 1 ring. And he can move into any of these ring coordinates, but he'll just move to that one right there. All right, red, you have another event. So let's draw another one. Okay, red's second event is timing is everything. If there are any ships on a ring coordinate of the red ring, move them to an unoccupied moon coordinate of the red ring. And there are no ships on the red ring, so we will need to go to the second part. If there are no ships on the ring coordinate of the red ring, you must roll the ship movement dice and move your ships accordingly. So we will remember that we have a 1 and re-roll. So I can go 1 and 2. So red, 1, 2. Now he'll use this 1 to make a perfect landing. But everyone else will take a look at their cards and see if they can do anything to stop this. Green has a card to play, Subterfuge. We've seen this before. He will have red attack purple. Green has called red to attack purple. So purple declares his ship first. And purple is going to play a 2-2. Red will now decide to play a 2-3 out of his hand. Okay, at this point, red would have to move away because he's not able to defeat purple. So he will play a +1 on his power to be able to destroy purple. Purple will now play a -1 on that +1 because he did not like that. So these 2 cards will counter each other. We'll set those aside. Purple has another card to play. He's going to play a -3 on red's ship on his defense. So that would allow purple to destroy red. Red did not like that, of course. And so he's going to play a -3 on the attack of the purple ship. So now the purple ship is not shooting anything, so the red ship should survive. And he would still have to move away. Now green wants to be involved with this battle, so he's going to jump in and he's going to play a couple cards. He has a card for the purple ship, a -1 on its defense. And he also plays a +3 on its attack. So that +3 will counterbalance the -3 that was on there. So we'll set those cards aside. All right, all players indicate that they do not have any more modifiers to play, so let's do a tally. Red is attacking with 2. Purple can only defend with 1, so purple's in trouble. Purple's attacking with 2, and red cannot defend any of it. And so red is in trouble. In this case, they are both defeated. So red and purple are destroyed. So back to red's movement here. He has one more 1, which he cannot use. And then he had a 1 at the end of the other, and he can't use that individually as well. So he'll have to forfeit both of those. Red's end draw. Green's turn. Green's beginning draw. Green got a 1 and a 2, a green 3, an event. Green is going to do his event first. So let's draw that, see what we get. All right, so for Green's event, he drew making good time. The first part says all ships on a blue space move inward 1 ring to an unoccupied ring coordinate. There is no one on a blue space. So we'll do the second one, which will only be for green. If there are no ships on a blue space, choose one of your ships in space to do it, meaning to move in 1 ring. Okay, so green's event puts green to move in 1 ring, which also means to land on planet 313. So that was the event. Now green will move the green ring 3, and he will turn in his ship movement dice to get a science point. And end draw. Purple's beginning draw, roll the dice. He has a 1 and a 4, a 2 on the red ring, and battle. Okay, purple's roll has a battle, but there is no 1 to battle, so that'll be ignored. Purple will use his 4 to launch, and he's going to add the science point to the 4 to make it a 5, so he can move over to this moon. He will then use the 1 to move up to that moon. And the red ring moves 2. End draw for purple. Red's turn. Do the beginning draw for red. And the dice roll. And we have a 3 and a 4, an event, and a jump. Red will use his jump to get onto the red ring. Then he will use his 4. Oh, purple has an interruption to do. Play an action card called Ion Storm. That means target player cannot use their ship movement dice for this turn, not even for science points. Ship movement dice are out. I guess he will do an event. Red's event is There It Is. All players draw 1 card for each ship they have on an orange space. And there are no ships on an orange space. So we'll do the bottom half. If there are no ships on an orange space, you roll the ring movement die and draw that many cards. So red will be able to do that personally. And red will be able to draw 3 cards. So red now gets to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So all of his dice is used, and now it's time for the end draw. Okay, I forgot to do the round marker, so we are actually on round 9, and green gets to do his beginning draw. He has a 2 and a 3, a red 1, and an event. We'll take his 3 and add a science point to it to make it a 4 to get a launch. Purple has an interruption. He's going to play -1 to prevent that launch. Green has a +1 movement modifier to counter that. So that will cancel those out. Purple has an additional -1. Okay. Green can't do anything about that. So these will counterbalance each other. He's left with a 3. And that launch did not happen. Green will go ahead and do the event. Green's event is timing is everything. If there are any ships on the ring coordinate of the purple ring, move them to an unoccupied moon coordinate of the purple ring. There are no ships on the purple ring, so we will go down here. Green will be able to personally do if there are no ships on the ring coordinate of the purple ring, you must roll the ship movement dice and move your ships accordingly. So Green's event allows him to roll additional ship movement dice. So remember we have a 2 and a 3, and we'll go ahead and roll these. 2 and a 4. Look at that. So Green will launch with this 4. He will move 2. He'll go over here. 1, 2. Then he had a 2 and a 3. This event is now over. So he will go 1, 2. Move the red ring 1. And now he can move 3. 1, 2, 3. That puts him on that moon. He's done all of his dice, and he is finished with his end draw. Purple's turn with the beginning draw. The roll of the dice has a 1 and a 2, a blue 1, and a re-roll. He's going to re-roll his color die. And it came science, so he'll turn that in for a science point. And he will use this dice, 1, 2, and then 1 to land on that moon. End draw for purple. That's the end of round 9.